Everything's fine. Just relax. Wel welcome to the world of Gatia, where the populace are at the mercy of elemental chaos, unpredictable weather, and the primeval creatures that have been influenced by the world's discord. Um, I okay, anyway, sorry, I lost complete track. Oh
Blip,
my god.
blip, blip.
While you're in chat tonight, I just wanted to remind you that during session, we don't typically engage with chat, but we do have a break about halfway through, which is our best opportunity to kind of say hi and see how everybody's doing. We do this mainly just for the sake of keeping a good flow of the story and not having to stop anybody from a crucial in-character moment or whatever sort of scene it might be to say, hi, thanks for following. So we kind of try to save that for later. And we appreciate your understanding with that. And also, as I was going to say, like I typically say, but I think I've only said it a couple of times because I keep forgetting, while we are big, bad, evil guys, we do ask that you all treat each other with respect and just fucking be good humans. I think that's a good way to put it. We have at least one thing to mention. I want to make sure we'll mention it first real quick so I don't forget because I don't want to. Yurko is going to be doing a first time playthrough, correct?
Very correct. Yes, I have not played this game at all.
Yes. Baldur's Gate 3. He's going to be doing a very first playthrough. It's going to be on release day, so this Thursday.
Yep, this Thursday, starting at 8 p.m. like we do here. So hopefully, I know probably most of you are going to be getting the game and calling out sick from work and playing it all day. Have fun with that, and then at 8 o'clock, come and see me play it for the first time ever. I don't know what's going to happen. So,
He's going in raw, guys.
Ooh,
like there.
What's your?
That's how I phrase it.
What's your
your
brain.
address, your website?
Is it the Yurko or is it just Yurko?
It is the Yurko, twitch.tv/the Yurko. One
Got
word,
it. There we go.
obviously. Yeah.
Did you put that up in?
Sure
Oh,
did.
gotcha. Okay, cool. Awesome. Oh,
Yeah.
I see something here
Oh.
in chat. Does anybody notice anything different?
I do.
Look next to the people's names.
Hey.
Hmm.
Oh.
Jay.
We have sub badges.
Yo!
Which
Hell
will,
yeah, dude!
which will change at certain milestones. Where are the milestones? Oh, I'm sorry, you're
Oh.
mid-sip.
It's okay. 1, 3, 6, 9, 12.
So there you go. Month 1, 3, 6, 9, and 12.
Oh, and
your
2. Sorry. 1 and
Oh,
2.
and
1,
2.
2, 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That your sub badge will change. So if you're with us long enough to see it, you'll see it. We have the emotes as we have had. We've got Discord. If you like to partake in Discord and being exposed to us for more than just one day a week, then you could join us in Discord. I'm sticking with that exposed to us thing because it really does work. Yes, thank you, Trish, or Rainmaker, but I think that was you anyway.
Yep.
That's our link tree. Go ahead and click that. You can see all of our socials and Discord invite and all that fun stuff. But I think that's it for the rant.
Are you sure we didn't mention the Discord already? After last
I was
week?
just trying to get by it.
Right.
I was just trying to go right past.
You were just going to let it go.
Yes. I believe that is all. Can anybody else remember anything else? Okay.
Nope.
I hope you all had a lovely day.
Yes, thank you, Yurko.
Happy
Of course.
August.
Happy August.
It's August now.
Oh,
This is
disgusting.
I just realized
Fucking F's in the chat for July.
Yeah.
it's August 1st, and this is actually the 3-month mark for our campaign.
We're on
Yeah.
session 12. Yep.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So that's pretty cool.
2023 is really like flown by. I don't know about y'all, but like,
Probably for the best.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have no concept of time.
No?
It's an
Are
illusion.
you a dog?
Are you an alien?
Oh.
Am I? No, I'm not gonna do push the button flashbacks in here.
Are
All
you
right?
a dog alien?
I could be a dog. I feel like sometimes I was supposed to be a dog, and then something got mixed up, and now I pay taxes.
Do you?
Like-
Did you accidentally
bum
put on
deal.
the smart cap?
Definitely not.
Be smart like the monkey and take the smart cap off.
Do you have a scar on your back somewhere where they removed your tail?
Ew.
I was
That's
supposed to be
freaky.
a possum.
Do you remember anybody named Edward because you were not just a dog?
No.
All right, now that I got your attention, last week's session, the measure went into the Irish forest, and along with the bucket brigade, if you will, of Gray Stand, heading towards the perimeter of the wildfire in attempts to wet the land and divert the river, hoping to hold back its ongoing approach towards the village. While taking on this task, Ulrich noticed amongst the flames, fire elementals, small, lesser fire elementals, and then in the center, one massive fire elemental who it seemed was making the fire move at an accelerated rate from what would normally happen. Soon enough, combat began. It was a little toasty and people got set on fire, but nobody died, so that's good. And the men triumphed over the fire elemental, and while the wildfire is still raging, it is not as intense and quickly moving as it once was. The fire elemental falling and the lesser ones retreating back towards, well, perhaps the heart of the fire. Who knows? The measure then gathered the villagers and headed back to town, and sat down in the tavern for a drink to rest themselves after a long fight. All right, let's
Still crispy from the battle?
still crispy from the battle. All right, we're gonna switch music here, and we can get back to the tavern. Okay. I don't think we really got too far here as we all moved in. I know Reno's conversing with Lennar and River. I think that was and Ulrich is sitting with was it Ricky and Kindle?
I believe it is Ricky and Kindle. Yes.
Okay. Oh yes, because Ricky and Kindle were the ones that went with you out into the woods.
Mhm.
So they're here. The tavern is busy. More people than tokens on the board. And these are all people from your little bucket brigade. And also Cassidy paid for food for everybody.
Only the bucket brigade, not the entire town.
Right, yes. I know.
That'd be a lot.
I don't even think we could all afford that together if we pooled our money.
Yeah,
Do we count as the Bucket Brigade as well?
that's up to Cassidy.
Yes, we are. I think so.
All right.
Did you put out any fires?
I shot one with arrows.
Well,
I think it helped.
Was the fire elemental still burning, or did he fizzle out?
He fizzled out.
Okay.
tell us
well,
in the
that's- there we
comments
go.
if you think shooting an elemental with an arrow counts as putting out a fire.
Yeah, go ahead. Just put that out there. We'll keep an eye on chat. someone start a poll.
If anyone says yes, then Ulrich gets a free dinner.
Anyone, I'll hold you to that. I need one person.
Other than Ulrich.
Oh, we have a yes.
Well, there it is.
Free dinner.
Thanks, Lilo.
Oh, man.
Look at that. You owe him dinner. Or her. I can't remember.
All right. So what are we doing, everybody?
Probably sitting like this.
Oh yeah.
A little crispy.
Fucking
fly.
drinking.
Yeah.
Worst sunburnt of your life.
Somebody get
Mhm.
the mead.
It's more like the mead.
Oh,
Yeah, you want
yeah.
the mead?
Yeah, I want the mead.
Yeah.
Ale. Ale.
No
Yeah,
mead.
no mead.
Only ale.
There is no mead, only ale.
Already told Braylon. I will tell everyone else. I will repeat it until the night.
I will I'll challenge Ricky to a game of Bloody Knuckles. Which, if you recall, I established canonically he taught me once. So I assume he's enthusiastic.
All right, I got this. All right, you got a coin? He's like,
Going for it.
yeah. How did we do this last time?
Wait, how did we do it? Sleight of hand tests, I think.
Okay. Oh, good. We could.
Right, because you gotta spin it and stop it. That's definitely sleight of hand.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. So best out of 3, we'll say.
Best
So
out of
we'll,
3.
yeah. So
All
we'll
right.
just roll off, and whoever has the most.
Okay.
I rolled. You tell me what you got. I got a 12.
I got a 15.
Damn it. This does involve flicking the knuckles with the coin, right?
It does. It hurts.
Flicking the nickels. Yeah, that's what I was going.
Yeah.
That's
Nickels to
something else.
knuckles.
All right. All right. Ooh.
I got a 9.
I got a 21.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ah.
that's what I'm
Ooh.
talking about.
Ooh. Ow.
Did you see that dead? Yeah, dead in here. Never mind. All
This
right.
one's a 7. Can you beat a 7, Ricky?
16.
16. Ulrich just lost Bloody Knuckles. Y'all see Ulrich going, fuck. And he says it just like that, slightly louder each time, and he's losing.
So
Hey, Ricky!
are they being loud? Like it's
Ricky's
obvious.
being loud at the very end.
Okay.
Ricky's, yeah.
I want to play. I'm gonna go over there.
Oh shit.
She's just gonna finish her drink and just be like, "I'll be right back," and then just go walk over there.
All right.
Yeah, you can come over. You can definitely see some of the damage on Ulrich's knuckles after getting just eviscerated so poorly.
I'm not
So
built for
quickly.
strength.
It's not strength, it's sleight of hand. So it's dex based.
Oh, is it too
That's
late?
why I said, oh no.
Oh.
Is
What?
it too late for inspiration questions?
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Do you guys want to stop and do them real quick? We can.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause,
Okay.
pause,
Yes.
pause.
All right, pause real quick. Let me hold them up.
Pause.
I do have them.
I didn't even use my inspiration from last
I
month.
know, right? It's
I guess
it
if I
was-
don't qualify it for this month, I still got that.
It was only a couple of days, so
Yeah, it was one
you know.
session, 2 sessions, right? So
yeah.
like
yeah, so-
saving all your potions in Skyrim. Then you beat the game and you've got like 85 potions.
yes.
Or like when you get the flamethrower in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, and you don't think to use it on the giant bat boss because you assume that there's going to be a bigger boss afterwards. I should have
Yeah.
burnt the bat, and I think
I-
about it every day.
I hoarded more cheese wheels than potions in Skyrim.
Okay,
won't lie.
Rarissa, you are first. You ready?
Yes.
Does Rarissa love or hate being alone?
I think she enjoys it. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Gives her more time to practice throwing knives.
Okay.
And talk to her necklace.
Right.
So she's not ever really truly alone.
Yeah. I
Not her
suppose
sister.
so.
It's cool. It's cool. It's fine. It's cool. Everything's cool.
The question was
But if her
alone.
sister's there, then
Yeah.
she's not
It's fine. It's fine. I get it.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and give yourself inspiration.
Overly attached sister.
Talk about codependent.
Gonna have to call you Anna up in here.
Oh my god. Cassidy,
Hello.
what did your parents expect from you when you were born?
What do you expect of an infant when they are born?
Well, it's like when you were a child, it's like what were their expectations of their of their child, like period. Like from the moment you were born, they always expected like
You to grow up to do something like that.
like that sort of thing. Yeah.
Well, I suppose Cassidy can't really say for sure, but she operates on the basis that they would like her to have a productive life and be helpful. I mean, she kind of frames her like eagerness around town as like making her parents proud because she is an only child.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think they expected the baby to be productive, but
Right.
you know.
So they expect her to be a productive, contributing member of society, essentially.
That's how she operates. They never told her, go out there and do things.
Right.
She
Right.
just acts like that.
You've been evicted from the womb.
Get out.
Get
Start
out.
paying rent, please.
There's a labor shortage.
I was
Yeah.
handed,
So,
I was
All
handed a trowel.
so yeah, she acts like their happiness would be improved, if not entirely dependent on her being successful for their family and for the village.
Gotcha. All right, go ahead and give yourself some inspiration.
Okay. I'm gonna turn off last month's inspiration and turn on this month's inspiration.
That's how it works.
Hey, it's got
Yeah.
a cool animation. I mean,
It does. Tim, you're next.
Oh,
Can Tim keep a secret?
can he?
That was a question.
That is a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say he's kept many secrets,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't really know if someone could really keep a secret till after they died and stopped talking.
True.
So who's to say, really? I would say that yes, Tim, me, can keep a secret.
Okay. I like how you answered that. Go ahead. Give yourself your inspiration.
Okie dokie.
Ulrich!
Yeah.
No animation.
Is Ulrich a good cook?
That depends on your expectations.
valid.
Can you make tea like Tim?
Nothing he's
Or
ever
do
made
you
has
burn-
been
Yeah.
nothing he's ever made has been gourmet.
Alright.
But there are cooking utensils in the Hunter's Lodge, the Ranger's Lodge, and he knows how to cook meat so you won't get parasites, but you'll still be able to chew it, and that's about their standards.
Okay. That's good. Yeah. I mean, at least you're not burning water.
Yeah.
At least you didn't die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a
good.
medieval Gordon Ramsay or anything like that. No.
No.
Unfortunate. No.
Grab a handful of spices and
Inspiration.
throw it in the pot, and it'll be tasty enough.
I hosted
That bungle is not cooked.
I don't know if you want to eat a bungle.
Where's the bungle sauce?
I hosted a cooking one shot once, and now I wish I had a Gordon Ramsay NPC for that.
It's not too late.
Yeah, there's always next time.
We had a
Alright.
what's his name? Guy Fieri.
Yeah. Someone played a Guy Fieri mock. Yeah.
Do I get
Um,
inspiration?
Yes, I was just gonna say that. Go ahead and give yourself
Thank you.
inspiration. Rena, you're next.
Sure. Oh no.
You've gotten this question twice before in previous campaigns.
Oh, good.
What's the
Giddy, giddy.
last nightmare you remember having?
Oh my god. I wish you. I wish this was asked first, so you could have came back to me. Fuck. Could I give like a two? Like two answers, maybe?
Yes, certainly.
So would probably be, her family is her most important thing for her.
Mhm.
Losing mom and Marissa obviously would be really big, but probably something that might be a little more reoccurring would be like dad leaving.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
I clearly have to give you more interesting nightmares as a character now.
You just called your nightmares weak. Oh my god.
No. I've given her character horrible nightmares before, so that's why I
Yep.
said that.
Yep. Either voices in my head or horrible nightmares, one or the other.
Yeah. No, your
both.
answers were yeah. Your answers were perfectly fine. So please give yourself inspiration. That was good. That inspiration strikes me because now I gotta
Every
think on
time.
that
Every time.
every time. Yeah, say something and something bad will happen.
I'm just gonna sew my mouth shut at this point.
Ew.
All right. So inspiration questions have been done. Sorry about that. Thank you for keeping on me about it.
You can actually thank Lylel. He DM'd me. It was like inspiration question mark.
Wow.
I forgot.
Thanks, Lilo.
Where would this stream be without Lilo?
Without inspiration.
Hey,
Without uninspired.
Wow.
he's a mod for a reason.
Yeah.
Mhm,
He's gotta
mhm.
keep
We
on
need
top
a
of
we need a
things.
DM caddy.
I just saw- I
Here's your
just-
dice, sir.
I just looked at chat and saw that he said the bungle is fucking raw.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, anyway, moving on. Ricky and Ulrich are at the table. Ulrich's yelling because his hand is sore, and Ricky is loudly celebrating. And Rena is on her way over.
Yes. Don't celebrate just yet.
I swear, if you use your inspiration on this, yeah, see, that's why she asked for it.
And see if she does, then there'll be some dire circumstance in the future where she needs it. If she doesn't use it, then it'll just expire at the end of the month.
What's
That's
the
true.
worst that could happen in 3 weeks, right?
Do you know how to play, Rena?
No.
Oh,
I don't.
I thought that was like
I
a
thought
player
that was-
question for a second. I was like, wow, that's rude. Go ahead.
How do we play? D20s?
Oh, yes, it's a sleight of hand check.
Oh.
We just it's a roll off with using your sleight of hand modifier.
All right.
But I think that was in character question. Do you know how to play? So
Oh,
I don't know if
was it?
Ulrich wants to explain.
That was the intention, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I don't know how to play. What do I do?
So, on your turn, you're gonna take a coin,
Mhm.
and you're gonna spin it on the table, and then you're gonna try to put your hand over it so it stops spinning
Mhm.
without flattening the coin.
Mm. Yeah, I can
And
do
if
that.
you can do that, then you get to flick the coin at your opponent's knuckles.
Ooh.
And the
Okay.
first one whose knuckles bleed, and he shows you his hand, loses.
Yeah, and you know what? Since this is like your first time playing,
Mhm.
use these knuckles
Mhm.
because they're a little tougher. But if you want hard mode, you use these right here, and they'll just split like a ripe fruit.
All right, so I'm gonna use these. We're gonna go with these ones.
Oh, all right,
Hard
all right.
mode.
You're gonna
I got you.
go hard
Ricky.
mode. All right.
Gonna roll up her sleeves and be like, all right, let's do this. We said sleight of hand, right?
Yes.
There's a 24.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's good. I got an 18. That's good.
So
All right. That's fine. That's fine. It's best out of 3.
9.
13.
Oh, fuck. Alright. 21.
5.
Cool.
Son of a. All right. You know what? It makes sense. I did say that you would be a good ranger. This is definitely, obviously part of the requirements.
Right. So if I
And
win,
it's a skill.
it's
If you win, you're a ranger.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
it is. Hell
Wow.
yeah! All right, Ricky, come
Yeah.
on, one more.
That would.
What? Is
All
it,
right,
wait,
good.
is it
no,
best
no,
2 out of 3, or I thought it was first to 3. My bad.
no,
I got another 25 or
Oh
24.
my
sorry.
God, I got 20.
Wow.
Not that 20, dirty 20.
Well, congrats, Rena. You're a ranger. We'll head
Hell
out
yeah.
tomorrow. We'll
What?
do a patrol around the village.
Oh, I actually have to do stuff.
Yeah,
Ranger.
we meet usually at like
Ranger.
5:30 in the morning. But you're gonna want to get up at least 2 hours beforehand to get your kit together
Dude,
Right.
and stretch and get your morning workout done.
I'll get
your
back
fishing
to-
territory just really expanded.
Oh shit.
Working
Oh,
2
no.
jobs,
Technically 3. I work at the tavern 2 nights a week too.
Yeah,
right?
what a way to overextend yourself.
Would the measure be 4th?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Essentially, yeah.
Well, hell yeah. I'll see you at 5. I don't know. I'll see you in the
Not
morning.
3:30.
3:30? Oh, 3:30?
That's what he said.
Oh,
3:30
3:30?
over at the Old Oak.
Okay.
Is there an Old Oak in this village?
Spoiler, she's probably not going to show up.
Find it just in case.
Sorry.
Okay. So what else are we all doing here? What's everybody up to? That's what that table is doing. They're butchering each other's knuckles. And a butter.
I think last time Cassidy was kind of touring around and just doing little social check-ins with the Bucket Brigade.
Yeah, being buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
making sure everyone's okay.
Give me a charisma, just straight charisma roll, please.
Mm, 9.
Okay. Noted. You may continue cohorting. Whatever
Cohorting?
It is. Yeah. Okay.
Cavorting.
Cohorting. Yes. What's Tim and Rarissa doing over there?
Well, he was like moving his papers when she first sat down with Anthea, right? Like making
I-
room.
I don't
Yeah.
remember, but probably.
You put away like 2 out of 3 of your books or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Okay. I was just thinking about a scenario that wouldn't be favorable for Tim and his book. That nightmare question really got me thinking.
Oh. Look at Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Sorry, I
I
was
was
asked
muted.
if I had claws on, so I just
Yeah.
showed.
Please stop thinking. Sorry.
Oh.
That's what I said. My bad.
Oh.
Oh, if only it were that easy.
Well, she
I
probably
guess-
would have seen him like put away his books and be like, we can go somewhere else if you want to continue whatever this is you're doing with paper.
If I wanted to do this, if this were my main goal, I wouldn't be here at the tavern. No, this
Fair
is
enough.
just something to keep busy until people showed up. Welcome. Thanks for joining me.
Anthea smiles and thank you for letting us join you.
I don't think I'm up to stopping you at this point. How are you, Anthea? Did you get any rest?
Yeah, I fell asleep on the desk.
Splendid. Done that
Yeah.
plenty of times.
But I think I slept most of the day, actually. Made up for what I didn't get last night, so.
And then
feeling
she cleaned the court
I did.
quite a
Oh,
lot.
Mm-hmm. I
ooh,
gave it a once over. I woke up and nobody was there, so I got really fidgety and I started and didn't stop.
look at you. Just a busy bee.
Mm. Yeah. Speaking of bees, when are we gonna go into the woods to get more bees?
You have to get more bees?
They're all
Yeah.
gone.
What if we steam
And well, they
Or-
ran away, except for the ones that were still there that were very angry, who I expect are gone now. I'm assuming anyway, because they were very angry and they didn't have a home anymore. So
Yeah. And I don't have a way to steam the bees, so.
we want to get bees that are in a different direction than where we got those ones. Maybe something further away.
Okay.
yeah.
I guess you look towards the fire and then you turn around and keep going.
Yeah. Or just start on the other side of the village.
Okay.
But we'll have to get one of the rangers.
Well, we should definitely build more uh houses for them first, because if we don't have a place for them to stay, then there's no point in bringing bees back.
That's
How do you get bees?
very careful.
Carefully.
Yeah, but do you just like pick up each one and bring it back with you? How do you
Put it in your pocket.
is there a method?
Um, well, now I'm thinking we just use the jar method that I used before. That seemed to work pretty well.
That was, yeah, but that's a lot. We need a lot of bees, though. Like we
We take
have
a
to
cart?
replace. Yeah,
Maybe we could take a cart with like their mobile home on it to make it easier, because the way we were doing it before wasn't really as efficient.
we really need Hadrian to see if he can make us some like thick gloves or something. So so we could handle the hive.
Well, wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, I got stung a lot last.
Hmm.
Not as much as when they were pink, though.
No. Little shit.
I'm looking forward to enjoying meat again, as I'm sure Braylon is too.
Well, I just hope that the village is willing to take our product.
Yeah.
We'll probably institute some sort of inspection. But
Maybe depending, maybe we could get the ranger that goes with us to vouch for us.
Hmm.
That might help.
was that a cat I heard?
That was. A
I just heard a
siren.
yowling too.
Okay.
I thought it was me, and I'm like,
Yeah, no.
That was a siren. um, but yeah. Anyway, hopefully we can do that soon. Should probably wait till the fire's gone, though.
Yeah, I don't think moving in a new hive is a good idea while there's smoke and chaos going on.
Especially
At the
if
very
fire-
least, once the fire's gone, it should be pretty easy to make it back to that tree. Lots of
Tree?
wide open space. Yeah, the main tree, the enemy tree.
Oh, Myrna.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, I'm bad with names.
Can't get it out of my head. Ugh.
We'll see it chopped down. I think that'd be nice.
Hopefully. So, whilst in the tavern, is there anyone, NPCs, anybody's looking for, or any specific tasks to be done? It is the late evening now.
Drink.
Drink.
Yeah,
Drink responsibly.
as you do.
Drink.
Drink not responsibly.
Sip.
What did you say, Cassidy?
I didn't. I was thinking about it. She's probably looking for an opportunity to get out and go to bed, but she will have a couple drinks.
Okay. All right. For those drinking irresponsibly, give me a con save.
All right.
Of course, it's the twins.
15.
It's always the twins.
15, you're good.
She's trying though.
I rolled a 5.
Oh, yeah. No, you go down quick.
Sister. Have to carry her home, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna keep drinking until you're absolutely shit-faced, you could do that, and you don't need a dice roll. A 15 can just represent that it takes you a little longer, that's all, but not Rarissa.
Got a really big mug. We're two-fisted.
Oh.
Holy
Yep.
shit, Luna.
And Anthea says, I can help you get her home. You take one side, I'll take the other. I'm short, but I mean, if someone's helping, I can help. It's not just me.
I was gonna try to come back a little late and see kind of what I could get away with, but I probably shouldn't.
What do you mean?
Mom
Come back
yelled.
for more drink?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could drop her off and come back, right?
Yeah, I won't tell anybody.
Oh, if Mom finds out.
She works here.
I hide somehow.
You're
Sorry.
blue.
And what's that supposed to mean?
That's racist. You don't say that.
Okay.
I should probably be kind of responsible. She's gonna grab at least like 1 or 2 drinks. Just
Mm-hmm.
all right, let's go.
Okay. Well, with Anthea's help, you are accepting Anthea's help.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess.
She gets under one of Rarissa's arms while you get the other, and you walk the drunkie home.
Marissa's just like nose down. Hey guys, did you know this thing talks? It talks a lot.
What?
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 You're cute. And then she just boops right Anthea on the nose.
Oh my god. I think she really drank too much.
Mhm. Yeah.
Nah. Renna,
Yes.
is mom still sad?
I think she's mad more than anything.
Okay. Put me in
Why?
my bed and cover me up. Don't let
Oh.
her see me anymore. I don't want to bring you mommy anymore.
Yep,
My
whatever.
heart.
Whatever you say, Riri. Whatever you say. Just
Like, pat the back of her head while she's got her in her arms, be like, yeah.
she's just
Oh, we do have the very same horns, don't we?
I don't know how I feel about this. You need to go to bed. I'll bring you some water. You need to go to bed.
Do you actually feel when someone touches your horns? Like, do your horns have sensation?
Do they? Are they
She
supposed
pokes your horn.
I think the answer is yes, actually. I could be wrong though.
Which
I
one
think
did that?
it's very, very light, but yes.
Rena like pulls back and she's just like, yes.
Sorry.
It feels weird.
Sorry.
Wait, doesn't she have something going on up there?
Anthea, yeah.
Yeah.
She has small fawn horns that protrude from her forehead.
Just like little.
How would you feel if I touched your horns?
She leans forward. No one's touched them before, so I don't know.
Harissa, that's your job. I'm going. I'm getting out of here. I'm not doing this.
Don't want to stroke him?
Good heavens.
And
Marissa is down for that.
Anthea gives you a kiss on the head and heads out. You're gonna go back to the dragon now?
How late is it right now? Like, how late are we talking?
Yeah, like 11.
I guess it kind of depends if the boys are still there and if like the rest of the party is there. But if they're like all heading out to go, probably not. Like, were they getting ready to leave when we were leaving?
Measure?
I'm down to vibe if you're down to vibe.
Hell yeah, we could vibe. Want to play spoons? I'm sorry, JT.
What about knives?
What in the world is spoons or knives?
That's a long story. There's a story for another day. But yeah, she'll go back then.
Yeah, Anthea will go back.
Is it an awkward conversation on the way back?
Do you want it to be an awkward
Not really.
conversation?
Rena's not starting any conversation with her, so unless she starts it.
Do you think she's gonna be okay?
Yeah, she'll be fine. She just needs some water and some sleep, and
Oh, we should have left it in water.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. I said I was gonna do that. Yeah, the horn thing just kind of got me distracted, you know.
Yeah, I could see why. She's like touching her horn. Sorry, I didn't think about it.
No, nobody ever touched my horns before, so it's weird.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't
That
know
is
how to have this
awkward.
conversation. Sorry.
What was that about not having an awkward conversation?
Right?
Fucking hell.
We made our way back around.
But no, it's fine. Yeah.
Well,
it's
I didn't hear you say you were gonna leave her water, so okay, she'll
Good.
be all right.
She won't remember anything anyway. It's fine.
Oh,
She thinks something's talking to her. I don't know. She's.
yeah.
okay.
What was she talking about?
I don't know.
She was like touching her chin to her chest and saying something about this thing talks. I thought she was gonna make a boob joke, but she didn't. Like
Slap
her
them
boobs are
together
talking.
enough.
I mean, I mine have never talked. I don't. I can't say that I could relate if that's the case. Shit. Sorry, I can't. Anthea, I don't know how to continue this conversation right now.
I think it's okay if you just. I'm sorry, I went there. I shouldn't have.
I need another drink.
Me too. Do you think we're gonna be okay?
Like the village? Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Yeah.
I wasn't there. I don't know what happened today. I was worried about all of you the whole time.
Could have been worse. Honestly, all things considered, I think it went well. Seems like the fire is contained, and we should be okay. So
I hope so. It almost hurts to see everything burning. Like, well, I don't actually see it. You know what I mean?
it's strange, and not only time is really going to tell how much of the forest we lost too, and how much of an impact this is gonna have on us. So
Yeah. I'm worried that things are gonna get. I don't know. Things come to the village, or just more. I don't know.
yeah, so definitely concerning. But I'm sure we can handle it. I mean, we killed a fire elemental or something. I don't know what the hell that was, but whatever. But yeah, it was interesting. It's really cool.
Well, I'm glad nobody died.
No, my eyebrows did, but no one else. No one died. Oh, stop
Yep.
rolling!
Rip.
She looks really confused and looks at you and she goes, "What do you mean?"
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And you eventually arrive back at the Drunken Dragon. And just before you go in, she says, I just want you to know that I understand why you don't trust me. And I want to say sorry. I don't know what I can do moving forward to stop something like that from happening again because it wasn't within my power in the first place. You just keep trying to help what I want to do.
Well, you are helping. I think, unless you're just giving us a bunch of bullshit for information.
Well, I mean, I'm just telling you what I've seen. I don't know how true it is. It felt real, though.
Creepy tree stuff aside, I'm letting you know right now, if you hurt Marissa at all, there are going to be consequences. Now, I don't know what those consequences are going to be, but I'm just letting you know. And she's saying this with a smile on her face.
Yeah. I don't want to hurt. I care about her a lot. I don't think that will be an issue.
Then we shouldn't have any problems then.
She gives a little smile and she nods and opens the door for you.
Can open the door for me after that. Come on. Sorry. Jokes.
She's timid. She's, you know.
I believe I tower over her quite a bit.
Mhm.
She's like 5'1", right? Something like that.
She's short. I don't know. I can't recall. I'll have to look exactly how small. But yeah, you are definitely taller than her.
Mhm. Okay.
Uh,
Go scamper in. Go find
oh yeah,
people.
she's 5'1". That was
Yeah.
right on the nose.
Okay.
Good
I guessed.
job. Yeah. So boop. No Rarissa. Everyone's here though. Sans Rarissa, your mother's somewhere over here, serving a table. Was there anything else you were going to do while here?
Me just drinking more. That's it.
Okay.
Until Mom's dragging her out of the tavern, probably. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, she comes over and puts water in front of you every now and then. The rest of you, anything?
We just grab some food,
Okay.
let the night wind down.
Tim?
At some point in the night, Tim will probably step outside for a bit
Okay. All right.
and see if he can't see the glow.
Oh, okay. Give me a perception roll, please.
Well, it's not the best, but it's not his worst.
Okay.
It's a 10 total.
The glow is definitely visible still. It hasn't gotten bigger, but it is definitely still visible. It's a very large fire, especially a fire that's been urged on by elementals. So it's still there. And who perceived the red glow last time? Was it everybody?
I think if anyone, it would have been Ulrich.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you tell them about that, Ulrich?
Uh, I so I pointed out the fire elemental, and at the time, I thought that the red glow was coming from the fire elemental.
Yeah.
Well, that
So
was
can
a
I
whole lot
say
closer to it too.
Mm-hmm.
so can I say yes in that understanding that I
You
did
would
point
have
it out
said
to them?
something about the glow. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Alright.
the red glow is still prominent on the horizon with orange glow for the rest of this aura of fire, or fiery halo, if you will, that breaches the horizon.
Arona, you might say.
Ooh, it's another good one. Anything else for Tim?
Oh, seeing that, he'll just join his fellows at the bar.
Okay, all right. Ulrich, anything else?
Um, he'll be drinking and talking with Ricky and Kindle for a good bit. We'll be playing more games with Ricky. I don't know if Kindle's into games, um, but
More of
just
she likes to watch more so. Yeah,
right.
she finds it very amusing. Boys in their game.
Mm-hmm. But after a good bit of that, when it seems like the rest of the measure who's still present is kind of convening at the bar,
Mm-hmm.
he'll concede his last game to Ricky, and then he'll take his drink and just kind of slide over and take a seat. Just
Okay.
not gonna say anything. Just join them.
Okay.
I was muted.
I raise my
Hi,
mug
Ulrich. Sorry.
and I nod my head.
We'll say River is no longer here. River left. Past his bedtime.
Oh, was it me?
What?
Was it me?
No. He's young and he needs to go to bed.
So how are the rest of you doing after that fire?
Well, after finding what we found, that elemental, I feel much more at ease. It was really bothering me the way the fire was spreading. It didn't make any sense.
Well, hopefully it's because of that elemental. Hopefully it's done with.
Do you guys feel safe now?
Absolutely not.
Feel safer.
For the moment.
There's still more to do.
Yeah, despite everything we did, I don't feel safe.
I think that we did well today. I don't think there's anything else that we can do tonight. I think we can get some rest with a clear conscience.
Do we have a game plan for tomorrow, or is that tomorrow's problem?
I think we should see what the situation is with the fire. And then once this fire is really over and done with, I'd like to see what became of that tree.
With any hope, the fire did some damage. Maybe even took her out.
Hmm.
I hope so.
Well, I think I'd like to sleep in my own bed tonight. I'll catch you guys at the court tomorrow.
I think I'll do the same.
That's
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
When should we meet up tomorrow? I have to fish in the morning, so I'll be out for a little while early, but
What's today? What day is this?
it's
Where's our calendar?
Oh, that's the wrong button.
Linky.
Duota?
Yes, that is correct.
Hey,
Duoda.
I said it right.
I don't really know where my responsibilities lie with the farm anymore. We didn't really talk that out too clear.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I kind of did the same thing with mom. She's getting too old to work that hard.
I'm scheduled to head into the woods tomorrow. It's probably not going to be a normal day for me. I'll take a look at the fire situation. I'll talk with the other rangers, and maybe when I get back, I'll find you guys and I'll let you know what the situation is.
Well, do you know when you'll be back in town? When can we convene?
Hard to say. I could try for a half day and be back around noon.
Oh,
If you could just stop in, that'd be great. And if you got to go back out, if you need this, we can join you. Otherwise, I got plenty of stuff to take care of.
Sounds like a plan.
We ready to close out on this day?
Like a book.
yep.
Should I do another con save? Because she just kept
Sure,
drinking.
for
Okay, just in
fun.
case.
Ooh.
Just in case it's a nat 1 and you fall asleep in the tavern.
Yes.
I think it's
What was it?
Was it a nat 1?
What was it, Sora?
oh, Sarah.
Lennar. Yes,
you know, but
can
her
use this
mom's
body.
there, so
All right.
It's,
Okay, well,
it's like a total of
Mom will
6.
drag
Does
her
that
home by
matter?
the ankle.
I don't know what you just said. I don't
What?
think I want you to repeat it.
I said it's a total of 6. I did not say sex. I swear.
Yeah.
Holy hell. All right, well, you all eventually depart the tavern, Rena being the last one. Yeah. As the last customer leaves for tonight, it is the shutting of the door is accented by a thump as her head hits the table. You do awake though the next day at your family home, Rena, because mom brings you
Okay.
home. I will
Shit.
bring us to the town map for the morning.
Y'all manifested that for me.
It's
Yeah,
real.
No, you had a 5% chance the entire time.
Hey, say it all you want, but
They're not the ones who drank it.
Twins go out in the same style for the night.
Hell yeah.
they do.
You were
'Cause
only
you-
one, just a little bit better than Marissa.
As the morning comes, you are all welcomed by the sound of a light rain.
Thank goodness. There we go.
Not a full downpour, but just a gentle rain.
What about temperature?
Fucking humid out.
Yeah.
Oh,
believe
fuck
that.
yeah. That's what we needed.
You went home, right, Tim?
Yes.
Is your living situation do you have like your own little building on the property, or are you in the main house?
He's got his own little shack, essentially. It's not just his, it's also a storage space for some of the equipment and stuff.
Gotcha.
They keep
that's
it there for ease of access into the field, and because there wasn't many other places.
Right. So as you wake up, there's at the door.
As I wake up, Damn,
Maybe
they're
a few
early.
minutes, maybe a few minutes after you wake up.
I'm going to that door. I'm swinging it open. Just who's here?
Open the door, and before you is the envoy known as Piety.
Well, hot damn! Come on in. I got some tea brewing right now.
She
It's a bit of a mess. I'm so sorry.
bows her head a little bit and then walks in. Says, it is usually a mess when I come here. Not too surprised. How have your study been going?
Well, I'd say good. I'm good, but I'm not satisfied. Not that I ever think I will be.
Always strive for something great.
Yeah.
Good. Keeps you on your toes.
I do like to stay on my toes.
Yes, I can tell. And she looks at a precarious stack of books off to the side. Still working on making I don't know if I want to use the word library.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be great. Of course, with what the elders have asked of us, this new position, it might be more easily obtainable than I thought.
How so?
And I won't have to step on as many toes.
I see. So, you are part of this new group. Interesting development.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still collecting my thoughts. There's a lot of things I wanted to consult with you about. I should have written them down. Maybe I had them down somewhere. Past few days have been a little hectic.
Well, I will remind you, while you can speak with me about things, I'm not the sole decision maker.
You aren't the final authority. I'm aware.
Well, we all must agree.
Yeah.
Not just a single one of us. I brought you something nonetheless, as your advancements have been impressive. She pulls out from her robes a scroll. She hands it over to you. To copy that into your spell book. It should come in handy.
Thank you.
Yeah. It is a spell known as Mirror Image. Be helpful in keeping yourself out of harm's way.
Okay. I'll start messing with it soon. This is fantastic. Thank you. Give a bow. Deepest I've ever given any of the envoys this year.
She returns the bow.
Heidi, if it's... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
If it's not too much for me to ask, I'm very grateful for the potential you've seen in me. And your tutelage, the opportunities given. I see the value in our relationship. For me. But what's still evading my understanding is a greater picture of the envoys to Greystan. You're like, well, you're envoys of some sort of patron of sorts.
Suppose that's a word you could use. Yeah.
And you come here and you measure us, essentially. See how we're doing.
This is true.
What are the consequences for not measuring up?
The consequences for not measuring. Well, while there's been a very long time since it happened, and allow me to explain my answer before reacting, but
Please.
your own peril, your continued advancement is what determines your survivability in the edition. You have a variety of threats around your village, not to mention the constant elemental havoc. If you do not measure up, we are not to step in and help you. You are to find your own way.
So
And-
you're
Hmm?
kind of, you and your group and the entity or entities that you represent.
The originator.
Yeah. That's still a vague term to me.
It is.
You're here to encourage us.
Essentially, yes. You've known that previous visits have resulted in a boon passed on from myself or one of the other envoys who come to measure you, as you have worded it.
I did word it like that, didn't I?
You did.
All right. Well, Crass's display. Granted, I don't know what it was all about, but it seemed to me that his display was a little overhanded.
You mean
Heavy-handed.
callous?
Yeah, callous, sorry. I'm terrible with names. Yours is easy to remember, thank goodness.
Yes, Callus is a very heavy-handed individual.
It almost had me worried that we were in some sort of a subservient relationship to you and your originator.
No. No, I would not. I would not encourage that train of thought. We are only here to observe and reward, not to enslave. Callus has his own mind and his own opinions, which
And he's aptly
believe-
named.
yeah, yeah. And he let it get the best of him, I think, is probably the best way to word that. And he showed a piece of his true self, perhaps.
Must have touched a raw nerve, whatever that conversation was about. Or maybe you've been having a tough travel. I don't know where you come from or where you go after, but I know we
believe-
couldn't make the travel.
No. I believe that some people's levels of patience vary.
Definitely.
And when certain opinions and a lack of patience meet, well, I guess in Callus's case, he words acts out.
Well,
Fia and I are doing our best to make sure it doesn't happen again. I would appreciate if you would make sure Miss Everhart keeps herself in line. I would hate to see something like that happen again. And I do mean that.
that can be tricky.
Oh, I know. I knew her father well. She does seem to take after him quite a bit.
And what was his name?
Void.
And how's fear? How long have you been traveling with fear?
Traveling?
Yes. Fear's new to us.
Well,
Of course,
not
it's been
near-
10 years.
Not nearly as long as I traveled with Floyd. You know, when you reach a certain amount of years, it's hard to keep track of time.
How old are you? Sorry, that was rude. You don't have to answer that. I've already served your tea, by the way. I want to make sure that was done.
Yeah, oh yes, okay. Perhaps that is a question best suited for another visit.
One more
We will
then.
To my age. Go
Can
ahead.
I live that long?
I'm not sure. I think that perhaps it's possible.
Hmm. But
But
what would be the cost?
cost time, Mr.
No. I think
No.
most of us are granted a certain amount of time from the get-go.
Yes.
And in
Right.
order to get more of that time, which is pretty precious because it ends up being limited one way or another,
Mm-hmm.
you have to expend a heavy cost.
I believe what I'm trying to imply is to keep up your study. And perhaps therein you will find the answer to what you seek. But it will, of course, take time.
All right. Well, I anticipate our group will come and we may consult with you about a name that we recently heard.
All right.
Let me consult my notes real quick. Myrna? Maybe you know it, maybe you don't. There was a... Sorry?
I was repeating the name. Go ahead.
Myrna, I think is how it's pronounced.
Mm.
I'll spell it out, I'll spell it out or write it down a little bit, tear off. It was the tree. That was the cause for the influential pink miasma, the pollen
Tree.
infection. Yeah, it claimed to have been a humanoid sorts once, according to our source. I wanted to pass on some information to you here today, so maybe you could bring it to the other envoys and discuss it. Maybe we could all come together and see what the other knows. Of course, you're welcome to join us out there next time we go and investigate it. I figure you probably won't.
Well, that's what you are for me, Mr. Thomas. You're my eyes. Part of why we have these conversations. What? Where was this tree exactly?
Tim will give her the best recollection that he can. He writes down a lot of notes, so I anticipate that he can articulate quite well. If you'd like me to roll for it, I can.
No, it's okay. You guys, it's a place of a lot of stress, so I'm sure you're not forgetting anything about that. Let's see. She says,
And then I'll also tell her about the elementals pushing the fire in last night.
well, that's the fire elementals are no surprise. We are only here for a certain number of days. I believe it's 4 more days. Any other information that you have on the tree, bring to me.
Okay. Oh, here's another tidbit.
Hmm.
The source of the name is our, I think it's probably termed, Fey-touched individual, Anthea. She helps to keep the bees. One of our party members, Rarissa.
I'm aware.
She might have been the main or first contact the tree had with any of us in the village.
Anthea.
Yes, it's my theory that she was the first sort of puppet for the tree's influence into our village,
Hmm.
to spread its infection, because she goes out and she picks flowers. She's very nature oriented.
Mm-hmm.
But she's been getting some rest. We discovered a sort of treatment to alleviate the control of the tree. Hot, moist environment, steam, high humidity, hot water.
Right.
She has been getting some recollections, one of which she saw a vision of some people in a very strange environment from what she could describe.
Mm.
Not something that we've ever seen here. And they were all chanting or singing. And in the background was a statue of a hooded figure. A hood so big that couldn't make out any features.
Mm.
It was very, very clean, very white, pale stone.
Mm. Understood. I will speak with Callus and Fear about these visions.
And I'll be sure to make sure that we bring you any information that I might have glossed over.
But the tree information, I would like you to bring to me specific.
Okay.
If you are able to determine anything.
Oh. Basically, I'll make sure I give her all the details that Anthea shared. I'm also remembering that was like connected to her, the humanoid becoming the tree, essentially. And it was painful and all that. I don't want to drag it out with me and like, oh, right, and this.
All right, I got it. Okay. All right. Well, make sure that you put that scroll into your book.
As soon as you leave.
If you are to leave it on the scroll and use it, it will be no more.
I can do that.
Understand.
Can I make my own scroll? Starts looking at it, just kind of comparing things. Huh.
But I'm going to depart now. I must meet back up with Callus and Fear.
Thank you so much for stopping by. And if there's anything I can do for you. Anything else?
I will let you know. And she stands up, sets down the teacup, and gives you a little bow, and then departs. All right. Anyway, zooming out from there for now. Cassidy, what are you doing?
Well, she was gonna head over to the court around 8 a.m. to meet up with everyone, but she's kind of under the impression at least Ulrich won't be there, so she might just pop into the smithy and meet her apprentice Lissa and actually do some work for the day before getting back to the measure duties at the court.
Okay, so she's going do some smithy stuff.
Yeah. And I'll probably kind of make an apology for missing so much work and not having communicated it and whatnot.
To who specifically?
Well, Lissa's the only one there. Her mother's at home, but I'm sure she could have that talk with her at a later time.
Yeah. Lissa says honest. Oh, I gotta get the accent right. I am just glad that you are here. There's been some time since we have both been in the forge together.
Yeah.
So this is nice. I missed this.
Yeah. We haven't worked together since we finished those daggers, actually.
Yes, daggers that she kept.
I wonder what that means.
I am of the impression that it means she liked. I was hoping to keep one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
this-
we've got the less effective ones that we
Yes.
didn't feel like submitting. We could maybe make one more for ourselves.
It would be a good piece to put on display for our capabilities, and it's just a nice reminder of a project that we worked so hard on together.
Maybe it can be kind of like Immensity Peak's signature piece
Hmm. I think I like.
for now, till we
Yes.
get more.
Hmm. Well, she looks around and notice that there is like a plethora of braces and things for the buckets. Um,
Mm.
and she's just like, I am not sure if we should continue with the bucket pieces for Hadrian or if we should move on to some of these other tasks.
Well, it is still burning.
Yes.
We did make a difference yesterday, but
Oh,
I
and
can't say that the risk of fire getting here is over. And even if it was, it wouldn't hurt us to have a few more buckets, and I think the townspeople can wait for their nails and their tools
yes,
a little longer.
yes, I agree. All right, then we will continue on the buckets. Perhaps we will get a few more made and then bring these over to Hadrian. He is probably waiting.
Good idea. I really appreciate you taking care of the smithy while I was out there
Well,
doing all that stuff.
I appreciate you coming back in one piece.
Yeah, she kind of like probably would show her a couple of her burns from yesterday. Be like, kind of.
She like puts a hand out like she's gonna touch it and she goes, oh, there is ointment for that. I think perhaps Talia um get something for you, or I could go fetch it.
Oh, oh. Uh, I see Tim often enough. I could ask him if he has any, and if he doesn't, then I could stop by to see Talia. You've got your own work cut out for you, but thank you.
She smiles and she just gives you.
Oh. She hugs her back and says, "Hey, I missed you too."
Just holds you for a minute and then lets go. Says, okay, anyway,
Yeah, buckets, buckets.
yes. She gets, um, let's see. All right, drunkies, because you're both in the same place. Get to you in a minute, Ulrich. I'm sorry.
But I have gotten up to go fishing.
Ooh,
Give me a con save.
can she do it?
Remember, you want to fail your con save to wake up on.
Huh.
I dropped the die.
14.
I'm gonna go spelunking quick.
Okay, 14, you said? You wake up late. You wake up like a good half hour late.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Probably hear, like, the whole house wasn't awake, you hear Rena like going "fuck" and like screaming and running out of the house.
It's
So
a nice way to wake up.
yeah.
Unsafe for Arissa, unless you just want to wake up.
I mean, she's not an early riser, so
Yeah. Yeah.
just
con
wakes
save
up when
also?
she
Oh,
wakes up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What we
If,
got?
if Brenna like bothered her at all with her screaming, she would have just probably put a pillow over her head.
Oh, okay.
Groaned.
Understood.
It's probably not the first time Rena's woken up late after drinking or whatever, so I'm sure she's gotta be used to this at this point.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, you barge out the door, shirt on backwards or something.
Again with this
Again.
snow.
Well, I don't know, just something, you know. I was just referencing what happened last time.
Yeah, go run to the river and hopefully find the boys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Probably really
you do.
aggravated.
They're both out on the bridge.
Okay.
About time you showed up.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. We're just gonna leave it at that. Okay.
Yeah, I think I needed a little more sleep. It's fine.
Yeah, you were throwing them back pretty hard last night.
I had a long day.
Clearly.
It was fun to relax every so often, right?
Take them when you can.
Yeah.
He casts out his line, gets a pull, and the line immediately snaps. Okay.
Rena's just like,
Cast your own line and then start, you know,
oh, I get advantage,
whatever.
right? Oh my god. My advantage, right? I don't remember what I add to it. I forgot how to fish.
How do?
You're rolling your fishing supplies.
Right. So it's just with advantage. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
got a 7.
Yeah.
Yep.
So roll one more because it's 3 for the
Oh, 3.
for the full fish.
13.
Thing. He rolled 2 nat 20s back to back.
What?
I'm not kidding. He's just like, what? These? Oh yeah, that was me. He's got like 3 buckets at his feet. There's like 4 to 5 fish in each one.
Brenda looks so stressed right now.
You know what? I'm sorry. I should have left some for you. I know, but I was just doing so well.
Oh, okay, okay. This is how it's gonna be, Holinar. Okay.
What? This is you know, that's all. That's all I'm saying. I'll go easy next time.
Mm, mm, mm.
River's got like 3 fish. She's like, oh, I hate this.
Yeah, me too. The fuck?
I'm getting paid today. He picks up the buckets and he goes.
Okay, bye.
Well, we're done. Like you gotta come
You're
with-
done. Sorry. How many did I catch? 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Okay. Alright.
I knew that was gonna happen eventually. He was gonna kill it.
Yeah.
I didn't expect 2 nat 20s though. That was nuts.
Listen, I slept in late. Okay, don't go getting a big head over this or anything like that. A good job.
Thank you. It's nice to be appreciated and not mocked.
You act like I don't appreciate you.
He's
Except for one fish.
he smiles.
Flops the fish.
Uh,
How big is the one fish?
roll me a d10.
Where is it?
Might be a really good fish.
Yeah.
8.
An 8-inch fish.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Now,
What?
how big are the 2 fish?
2 fish.
2 buckets.
Oh, the 3 buckets of
3 buckets. That's
3
too
buckets of
many to
fish?
roll.
3 buckets.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's too much to roll. We're not
I-
doing that.
I owe Tim a fish anyway, so I don't think I'm getting paid today.
You
I
all
want
want
a red fish and a blue.
Why do you owe me a
fish.
fish?
Because I shoved the other one in your bag and it's spoiled.
Well, you did what I asked.
I did, but
You know what? Hey, you know what? If you deliver this one cooked or salted this time, perfect.
you know how Ulrich can't cook?
Yeah, hey, it's fine. Salt doesn't require much. You gut the fish, you skin it, you put it in salt.
I don't have a skinning knife. I ordered one and then everything
Wow.
happened. No offense, no shade at you, Amber. I just
Those orders are on back order.
Hey,
Reynolds is
what-
very defeated right now.
before you go into the Tenwoods Market, he looks back at you and he hands you one of his 3 buckets.
No, this is
Opens
not
the
what we're
door
doing.
for you.
This
Oh,
is
my
not
hands
what
are
we're doing.
full. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I'll carry it for you. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, that's no.
Yeah.
But yeah. So all right. So we'll leave you there with him.
Oh,
He
no, no,
will. He
Eh,
will
eh,
not.
Am
Go
I
ahead.
getting the fish? Is he giving me the fish so I can get
Mhm.
money, or is it okay?
Mhm.
How much money am I getting?
Hold on.
Taking handouts.
You get 17 electrum.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Rarissa, are you just like sleeping in?
yeah, she's
What's
sleeping in.
What's the objective? You're gonna sleep in, and then when it's time, you're gonna go catch up with everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, she would probably go talk to Hadrian about building new bee houses, since
Okay.
that's her and Anthea's goal.
Okay. All right. Yeah. He would tell you when you get there. Basically, just as soon as the need for buckets goes down, he's gonna get on that for you. That's his next priority. Okay. Okay. Ulrich, what do you
Yeah.
do?
I am waking up at my normal time. I'm getting
Mhm.
kitted out. I am heading to the Ranger's Lodge. See if anyone's there, what they're up to, what the situation is.
Okay. Roll me a d4.
I just buried all my d4s. Oh, there's one.
Can't believe you've done this.
Oh, fuck. It's a 2.
A 2?
Yep.
Kindle is in the hut,
Ooh.
as it were.
Mhm.
Well, I see the outing yesterday didn't slow you down.
Wake up every morning and do this.
Yeah. Every morning.
Every morning I'm scheduled to.
I don't believe
Even-
that for some reason.
Have you been out there yet?
A little bit. I haven't gone towards the fire. I'm not doing that alone. I want to end up like Sawton.
That's exactly what I was planning to do.
You want to go out towards the fire?
Someone has to see what's up.
Okay. All right. Well, we can go.
Alright, let's go then.
It's raining a little bit, but I don't really think it's going to help us much.
I mean, hopefully it'll wet the ground cover and do something.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll do something like that, I'm sure. And she sets out with you, hood up, weapon at the ready as always.
As always.
And so I'm not gonna make you. Well, wait. Where are you going? Are you retracing your steps back to where you were the previous day?
I was thinking more just like if we have a usual ranger like patrol or trail that goes in that direction, we'll just do that.
Okay. And okay, that's fine. And what are you looking for exactly? You're just trying to see the state of the fire?
Pretty much. It's my usual goals for a ranger outing. See if there's any game, see if there's any like particularly dangerous monsters. But just an additional point of interest is the fire. Has it gotten closer? Does it seem to have grown, shrunk? What's the state of it?
Okay. Well, give me a survival roll,
Yeah.
and we'll cover it from there. Yes, you're in the woods.
In the woods. With my good survival. Hiya.
Hiya. Yeah. What'd you roll? What'd you roll? That face.
The number on the die is a 3.
Uh-huh.
Which means a total of 10.
Wait.
So
is it not with advantage? What were you rolling with advantage?
It's double proficiency in the.
Oh, double proficiency. That's right.
you had me roll advantage the other day because
Yeah.
I knew the paths.
Right.
You don't want to use your inspiration.
Not on this one.
Okay. Well, I mean, with a 10, you find a couple of rabbits.
Okay.
In your outing, but as far as dangerous monsters go, anything like that, honestly, the forest as a whole seems to be a little off right now. Animals are in places that are not normally, in the sense, retreating or just trying to find food in a new place. You don't see any monstrosities or other humanoids like the goblins or anything. You don't see anybody like that. The fire has progressed. Definitely, like, had you left it the way it would have progressed a lot more. It does seem to have stopped where the river's been rerouted. But it is still growing in other directions that aren't necessarily in the direction of the village. Okay. Anything else you want to achieve while you're out here?
Particular.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a perception roll, please.
In the woods.
Yes, in the wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
This one's a 12.
A
Total.
12. Wow.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's the dice. I don't know what to
Big
tell you.
money.
Deal.
The red glow is still there.
Okay.
That's what you perceive. Okay.
Kindle, is it wrong that I want to get a little closer?
To what? To what exactly? I did the wrong voice. Calm down, Trish.
To the fire. To whatever that discoloration is.
Well, it is suspicious. I don't know if I want to get closer, but yeah, I don't know, maybe a little bit. It's a little tempting.
Well,
I don't know if it's right for us to do it just the two of us. Definitely not alone.
I say the two of us can handle it if we get just a little bit closer.
Okay. All right. Let's get a little closer then. And we'll stop for break right there.
Hey,
Oh yeah, it's break
Hey.
time.
I wanted to get through everybody's mornings before we took break. Sorry for the late break.
Thank you so much.
10
Where
minutes
Is it
late
from
to break.
piety?
We'll be back in
Ayo.
5.
We'll be back in 5, gang.
Break time. We've returned.
Hurry up.
Yes, we're back.
From
Yes,
outer space.
Jesus.
let's go.
To
Let's
be able to be
fucking
that
go.
noisy in my own house again.
I don't know if my neighbors can hear me.
Fuck 'em. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, put a pineapple on your door.
What?
Sora got it. I think
Hell
yeah,
yeah. Hell
Luna
yeah.
got it.
Well, I'll just be oblivious.
I can let you in on it if you'd like, real
Yeah,
quick.
sure. Yeah. go
Pineapples are apparently the symbol for swingers.
for it. It is?
Yep. Put a
Yeah.
pineapple on your door. Get some swingers visiting by.
Oh god.
A whole.
So,
Upside
it's
down
also-
pineapples.
I have a lot of logistical questions though. A whole pineapple?
You can do like a little pineapple sign.
Do I nail it to my door?
Or
And
you
just
can hang
any
it.
swinger passing by is just like,
They'll know.
oh well, my afternoon was free, and they just kind of like pop in.
I mean, one way to
They
find
might
out.
they might introduce themselves and see if they want to continue further, you know.
Maybe bring a casserole or something.
It's apparently it's pretty popular with older folks in Florida.
I find that ironic. I don't know why that an upside down pineapple is the swingers symbol, if you will, while just a regular pineapple is hospitality.
Certain kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
hospitality.
Yeah. Mm-hmm,
Mi casa is su casa.
Yeah, it's more than your house.
I always
More than your
associated pineapples with psych
Oh.
because there was one pineapple in every episode of the whole show.
Oh.
Was the showrunner a swinger?
I don't know. I didn't look that far into it.
Hmm.
Maybe we should play Dungeons and Dragons.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we might want to.
My rain noise. This is not fucking rain. Oh.
Oh,
Why does it say rain ambience? There we go.
with how prissy most Floridians that I can be,
You're
find the swingy thing the like
uncouth.
contrary. to
Amber,
the
I think
people
you-
that I've-
I think you
You gotta
pushed your
move
mic
the
away.
Calm down there, JT.
Sorry.
Uncouth.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't eating the mic. Sorry, guys.
Well, we'll let it go this time. The whole thing just like
I know it's really heavy.
gotta tighten it. Yeah. Sorry. Anywho, there's the rain noises. Ulrich and Kindle are attempting to get close. You can either roll regular and she will roll with you, or I will roll for her. Or you can roll with advantage, survival rolls to not get burned.
Can I ask what her survival modifier is?
5.
Okay, well then I would like to roll with advantage.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Rolls 2 5s.
One of the dice was a 2. I love that face, JC.
I just don't understand it. And what's the other one?
The other one's a 10 for a total of 17.
Thank you.
I was expecting you to say the other one was a 1.
Yeah. We were either two opposite ends of the spectrum or we were fucked and really fucked. Okay, I'll take it. It is treacherous. There is maybe the rain's helping a little bit, but as you're getting closer to this red aura, you are noticing that the rain's not touching you because it's dissipating before it can reach you.
Hot.
Yes, hot as shit. As a matter of fact, You have to give me another survival roll.
Another survival roll.
Yeah, same way.
Still advantage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's still with you.
As a 26.
Oh,
total.
perfect. Okay, great. You
The other dice was a 2 again.
put that thing in timeout. You
Maybe I will. I don't like to be superstitious.
Just a little stitious.
There it is.
Ding ding ding.
I appreciate that.
Quote of the day.
This nice blue one.
You navigate deeper into the treachery that is. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna change the music just briefly for the forced travel music. I apologize. Boop. You navigate a little further through, and it's hot. As I said, the water's dissipating before it hits you. It's the flames are around you, but the two of you are able to, due to your guidance, are able to stay out of the way of danger. The occasional tree, smaller tree, falling over, just because it can no longer take the fire. And you realize as you're getting deeper in, you're getting closer to Myrna's clearing. And you reach it.
Okay.
As you arrive there, you cannot enter the clearing. The trees that were so close and created this tree line around her clearing have appeared to have leaned inward. Give me a perception roll.
Okay. No advantage.
Whatever it would normally be while in the woods.
Okay. That is a nat 1 for a total of 8.
It's a nat one. These trees that have bent inward are the source of this red glow, as you don't know how, but these trees look like they have melded together, and they are like just burning bright red, like a giant element, like heating element in the middle of this forest. But it is now, from what you can see, a complete dome.
All right, let's get out of here.
Give me another survival roll on the way out. You could do it with advantage.
Natural 20.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
Good.
Oof. Get some new
Perfect.
shiny click clacks, please.
What? You make it out flawlessly. No issues. The fallen trees from earlier, perhaps even creating more of a clear path. And you manage to make your way out from the dangers of the fire. You're going to head back to the village now? Is that the case? Is everybody planning to meet now at the court?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The music was brief, but we will click back over.
I'll check with Kindle
Mhm.
and I'll ask. You helped me with what I was planning. Anything I can do for you before I go?
No, I think Viren is going to be showing up later, and she'll have things handled. My time's almost over. I'll be heading home soon, but thanks. I'll remember the offer in case something comes up.
Sounds good. Stay safe.
Oh yeah, yeah, I will. You too. All right,
Depart.
gotcha. Now we're back. Village. All right. You all are converging back at the court. We will go to the court. I gotta rename the map so I know. Oh, this is the court.
The court.
So here we are once again. Oh, by the way, you all can refill your HP and lost spell slots. You did get a long rest. Even the drunks.
That's good.
Yeah, I just noticed that as we switched to this panel because I can see that your health bar is not as full as it should be.
Can you place me at your earliest convenience? Thank you.
The time is nigh.
I believe my aid spell gave us 5 extra hit points.
Yeah,
Think so.
her spell gave you 5 extra max hit points, so you'll have to retract that. So you're back to normal hit points because that was like an 8-hour spell, I think. All right. You have all arrived at the court. What you doing?
Yawning.
How's everyone's mornings?
Splendid.
Actually did some work today. Not that you can say what we've been doing hasn't been effort, but yeah. Buckets. Lots of buckets.
I got chewed out for being absent too.
Oh,
I don't know if
Yeah.
I got chewed out.
No.
Are you not there for it, or?
Kinda didn't check in.
still pending.
They'll catch up to you, don't worry.
Thanks.
I checked out the
Glad to hear
fire.
it. Ooh, what'd you find?
Well, I'll say on accident. I didn't mean to go out that far. Just kind of got lost in it, I suppose. But I ended up back at the clearing. It's very strange there. The trees have kind of encased the clearing, and they're red hot, like something out of Cassidy's forge. And I don't know. It feels like she's doing something, but I don't understand it. Other than that, the trench we built seems to have diverted the fire. I think we did really well yesterday. So that's some good news.
So the trees melded and they're red hot.
They if
Oh,
that makes sense.
like over the whole area?
The whole area.
Did you have Sawtin with you? I thought he got injured.
No, I brought Kindle.
Well, Kindle seemed nice.
Yeah.
Very straightforward.
Yes, she is.
It's your kind of person, isn't it? All
It's
like a breath
it's
of fresh air to you.
refreshing. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you have that. I am.
Yeah, thanks.
I like my own shenanigans from time to time. Though, I will assure you, I'm not nearly as bad as our twins.
But
Our twins, the
Shenanigans?
Thomas family twins, not you.
Odds are, Ulrich, you definitely know who they are. They
Yeah.
are referred to as Tam Tam, which you've probably heard. They are notorious for doing shit they shouldn't. So
okay.
more than once, you've probably either caught or heard of them being out in the forest.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure they give Bosna hell too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
At least they did. Maybe they've calmed down a little bit, but not by much.
Maybe a little bit.
I wonder if Sawton, or are there any other people in the village that are capable of flight? Hmm. I'll have to think on this.
I can fly when I get really drunk.
I
I'm not sure that that's flight, honey, but glad to see your
Honey!
enthusiasm.
How appropriate.
Honey.
Sorry, the other one's honey. I got you too confused.
I guess that makes you fish.
Oh,
Ooh. Again.
I don't know how I feel about
I
this.
fish.
No!
No. Your profession.
No. No.
uh, for those that are my players, because I know the listeners aren't, but for the players that are familiar with the character Tora, Tora referred to one of Sora's characters in the past as fish.
It was a Triton.
Yeah.
Aw, I did not know that.
But yeah.
I wonder if Myrna has chosen a different path of consumption. Or maybe it's a metamorphosis.
Become a tree, then burn the trees.
Well, we kind of started that. But those
She
trees
might
did
have
not-
co-opted it.
those trees did not burn.
It's true.
They somehow melded. This could be a form of random happenstance by the world that we live in. I mean, we've seen some pretty crazy things. How far-fetched is this? We had a
Well-
snowstorm late spring, early summer. Just hit us.
It's awfully poor timing.
It's almost like somebody's controlling the weather. I'm kidding, I'm not saying that out loud.
I mean, legit not. I roll dice to determine the weather, okay?
If there is anything controlling it, it's 2 or 3 levels away, separated.
Right.
So,
Of course.
I mean, it's some diminished control. But I wonder if maybe this tree thing might have been able to shape things in its favor. If it does have that sort of power. Fuck, I'm jealous.
Yeah, that's an awful lot of power. I wonder if that's true. How long she could maintain that.
And how much danger could she pose shielded like that? I mean, sure, we can't get access to her from above, but trees have roots below. And they're quite extensive.
Yeah, she did use her roots to suck up the other people.
Almost
Uses.
me.
So, I wonder if she could use her roots to control other trees too.
Maybe eventually.
We don't know how
How
far
do we
her roots...
counter that?
What
Sorry.
was that, Marissa?
No, you're fine. Just saying, we don't know how far her roots were going, or how far they already
Well,
spread.
How far they reach?
Yeah.
Mm.
I would anticipate that up until we confronted her, it was at the edge of the clearing. That's where her boundary lay. But that could be a very naive assumption.
I'm just kind of picturing she's got like all of those trees she currently has around her as a dome, like, you know, with all of her roots, make them like come together.
Where's that notebook that Anthea was writing in all of her
It'll be on
Oh,
the desk.
okay.
She
The-
left it there.
Rena's gonna grab it and start flipping through it,
Okay,
reading.
what are you looking for?
Fucking anything at this point. I sorry.
As soon as you're done with that, I'd love to get it from you and transcribe it.
You're probably smarter with this than I am, if I'm being honest, so you should probably look over it. I was just trying to seem like I was doing something because I'm not helping in this situation at all.
No, please go through it.
Okay. Um, I guess specifically looking for anything that Mirna, I don't know, seemed to have affected her. I don't know
What
how
do
to
you
explain
mean?
that. Like, obviously the song, or like the humming pissed her
Mm-hmm.
off.
Mm-hmm.
Basically any hints, anything like that. I don't know if that makes sense.
So you're looking for any mention of the song?
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Okay. Well, the only mention of music or a song that is mentioned in Anthea's scribblings is the chanting of the people in the building, but um, no mention that it's the same
Hmm.
as the humming. Just that they're making saying something, can't really put her finger on it. Give me an investigations roll.
Certainly. How about a total of 6?
Okay. Um, yeah, pretty much everything she's told you is written down in here. As you're skimming through it, looking, but she's verbose, and she's repetitious as well. Like some things she puts down more than once.
Okay. Um, she's like flipping through the pages, she's like, okay, Tim, I'm too tired. Just take it. Yeah, just take it.
A second gift for the day. Thank you.
Second.
Yes. We'll go over it later.
Okay. I
Hmm.
trust
I will
you.
be as forthcoming as all of you are.
Okay.
Let's stretch. Let's roll. There it is.
You're rolling investigation.
Yeah. I'm looking for any other insights that she may have listed about the tree.
Any what about the tree?
Any other insights that she may have written down about the tree and her experience with the memories, anything I might be able to gather uh, due to the conversation that I had earlier.
How long are you gonna keep jangling that die?
It's down now. I had to finish my statement.
Putting all
Right?
the energy into it. He
Look,
was,
man.
you gotta
Look.
finish your thought before you release
Yeah,
the
and
dice.
if you're not gonna use your mouth, you got to work harder with your hand.
Yeah. I mean, when you're right, you're right. Information about.
Investigation.
Uh-huh.
18.
Okay, so information about like insights on the tree, and what was the other thing?
Basically any information that she may have written down from memories or dreams that she's had, any other gleamings that we might have missed from her explanations. So I know she was trying to get all this out. Just trying to connect more dots here.
Yeah. As far as insights on the tree, um, she says it's an odd shape. She's not sure because of the shape, like she doesn't know what kind of tree it is. But the color is brighter than what you observe. So when you went into the clearing, it was like a vibrant green, but the bark of the tree, but it had like these dark, like just these dark features going down, almost like in the crevices, it was like black, so it gave it a much darker appearance.
Mm-hmm.
When she was being absorbed into the tree, from what she remembers, it was those. It was lighter. It was a lighter color. Like the dark markings weren't there. But but from what you could tell, the shape of the tree was weird. And I'm sorry. What was the other thing?
That was pretty much it. Just any further insight she had on the tree,
On the tree. Okay.
from the memories and nightmares that she's had.
Yeah.
Also, in general, what has she written in the book?
For the most part, it's just like what she told you. She makes the comments on the tree. She what does she say? The statue, she's same details, like, it's like a white stone. It's very clean. It's a robed figure and his hands are tucked into the sleeves. She refers to it as he, but she doesn't give any supporting evidence to that. Just says he, masculine reference to the statue. And she shows, reading about the part where Myrna's absorbed into the tree. You could just tell that there's a lot of empathy. Like, she feels, it sounds so horrible, she feels really bad for her, that kind of thing.
And Thea feels empathy towards Myrna. Okay.
Because of how painful it sounds from her memory. That's it.
All right. I'll start transcribing.
I will also say there's no mention of mother or mama or anything like that.
Okay. Okay, maybe that was a term used by those who more openly served her.
Maybe.
It'd be nice to have a conversation with Grim at this point.
I'll piss him off some more. Maybe he'll show up.
Maybe if I say his name 2 more times, he'll show up.
No, you gotta look in a mirror also. Do you have mirrors?
I have
Fuck's the mirror.
I have a mirror image now. I can look at myself.
I think that's different.
Someone get some water.
It's the idea that mirrors are a portal to another realm.
Yeah, it's spooky shit, huh?
Yeah, Yurko.
I wrote a spooky game with JT. Mirrors have featured quite prominently.
Yeah, currently. Mirrors. So
you'd say that the dark coloration was within the grooves of the bark?
that was new. That was not
after
something
the
she
absorption.
observed.
Yeah.
Well, it's just something that she didn't observe in the memory when she was being absorbed. She didn't say whether or not the dark coloration occurred immediately after or not.
Furious note taking.
Sorry, what now?
I said furious note taking.
Yeah, I thought you mentioned tea. I was about to say, Tim's writing right now. If you want tea, you can fix it yourself. He'll take some, though.
Actually, Ulrich might legit do that. Ulrich's gonna make some tea.
Good man.
What's everybody else doing while Tim is transcribing and Ulrich's making tea? Falling asleep, standing up, got it.
Oh no, I imagine she was sitting at the desk and she's just
Oh, okay. Cassidy, what are you doing?
Probably just gonna wait until she's in a position where she could help, because doing all the planning and analyzing isn't her strength.
Right.
She can try.
Oh, and the court is very clean, as previously stated. Rarissa spoke truth. And Faye is cleaned the shit out of this place.
Stop taking notes. Look at the desk. Is that a beeswax polish?
I hope not.
Immediate concern.
Scrape my nail across it. Is it pink?
No.
We're safe.
What's your what's that, Tim?
While he's doing his transcribing, Tim will voice out. According to the description that Ulrich just gave of this melded tree dome that was hot like stuff in Cassidy's forge, what do you think might be the best approach, Cassidy? If we're dealing with something that's that hot. You're good at handling hot things.
Well, when you handle my forge, you gotta wear some tough gear that helps keep the cinders off your skin. And I don't do this very much. I like to leave the coals a little hot overnight. But if you do want to put it out, a little bit of water or a little bit of sand tend to help. But I don't know where we would get enough water or enough sand for something that big. I don't know what's going on. Just like
Me
my
neither.
character.
I got distracted. Are y'all
Sorry,
okay over
I was
there?
paying attention to the scene.
Is who okay?
The guilty party speaks up. At least one of them.
I'm all right. I'm doing good.
Okay, I'll just leave y'all to it. Well, it might be a little difficult to get enough water onto that thing. Put it out.
How many buckets do we currently
I honestly think we'll need a storm.
I haven't figured out a way to manage that yet.
Maybe we just need to wait. Actually, I don't know if rain is going to help.
Ulrich saying we just need to wait?
Well, sometimes that's all we can do, Tim. I'm not going to engage with this. I was out there and it was raining.
Are you feeling okay, Ulrich?
It was drizzling.
I'm fine.
Okay. Just making sure.
Nobody's.
I don't know what this is. It was raining, and the rain was evaporating before it hit the ground. It was hot. I don't know if a storm is gonna help. Maybe if it's strong enough. I don't know. Maybe snow. Or hail. Or the river could swell up so much it just washes the entire forest away. That could happen at any moment. Don't forget.
Well, hey, look what happened when we found Brayden
Yeah,
for the first time.
so something like that maybe.
The river actually froze.
Yeah,
Flood.
I don't really like depending on happenstance.
Not gonna lie, I thought you were thinking someone might throw up on it. So I
Valid.
remember of Braylon is like pink stuff coming out of his mouth.
Oh.
Valid.
I was about to say I don't know if we could manage to get a bunch of drunk people out to the hot dome to get vomit onto it.
Could you imagine the smell?
I didn't have to until you brought it up.
Could we not?
So,
There's not enough potpourri in the town for that.
as much as I don't want to suggest this, should we talk to the envoys?
I genuinely forgot they were here.
Mhm.
No, I'm just kidding.
I feel like
Oh, no.
That unfortunately might be the best course of action, because I don't know. This tree's getting out of hand, and I don't know what else to do unless the leaders have any other ideas.
They don't seem to.
Yeah,
That's your job.
yeah,
That's why
I-
they hired us.
right.
I think Rena's right. I don't think we have a better option at the moment.
And not that I want to, but if I have to force an apology out of my mouth to Callus,
No.
Sister, I can. Not that I want to,
He doesn't deserve it.
but if our home burns down and I lose you, or Mom, I'll suck it up if I need to.
I know it's not my decision, but for the record, I say you don't have to mean it.
It's likely they could see right through it, and that wouldn't help either.
Mhm.
Well, she can't make herself mean it either, so if that's the case, then
I can do my absolute best.
On your best. Like,
I must say,
Smile.
sorry, continue.
I'm so sorry.
So what are we doing?
One of the envoys, I guess.
yeah, I'm ready to go now.
All
Hey.
good?
For what it's worth, guys, I don't think people change too much. I don't think Callus is gonna be anything other than himself.
Other than
Anything
Callus, yeah.
Other than Callus, yeah.
I'd like to be hopeful, but I'm not sure
It's
Hmm.
worth a
that
shot.
will help.
Yeah.
And he's only one of them. Maybe the other two will be more helpful.
Perhaps 2
As-
out of 3 will be. Sorry.
No. Perhaps 2 out of 3 what? Go
Will
ahead.
be better than 0 out of 3, basically. We'll see.
Because 2 out of 3.
Well, I'm
ain't
glad that
bad.
we've come to this conclusion because I sort of had a conversation with one of them already.
Pardon?
Yeah. Piety. I talked with her,
And-
told her a little bit about the tree,
Oh, so they know.
and some of the stuff that we've been dealing with. We should still go over and talk with them. Maybe they have something else for us, but yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, I still want to go. So.
That's what it is. As you all depart the court, as you're just starting to file out, you just hear sounds like a large tree just hitting the ground.
Shit.
Pardon?
Where? What?
You're all going to run to see what this is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over it was a very loud noise, and you move in the direction of what you heard, and you see over Tim, you see it right away because it came from the direction of the farm. And on the perimeter, so just outside the farm, you all see a tree, a very large tree, just fallen over on its side. And let's see real quick. You see 6 or 7 individuals all kind of standing around it. One taller one was just kind of like their hands on their hips and just looking at the tree. The rest of them are kind of at where the base of the tree was, and they're just chatting back and forth. You're too far away to make out what they're saying.
Do I recognize the figures?
Not from this distance.
I'm going.
Yeah, I'll go check it out.
All right, weapons ready, I guess.
Hold off.
Running.
So you all head over, and by the time you're a little over halfway there, Tim, you'd notice that your family members are kind of like coming outside. You know, it's raining. They were in by at this point, but they're coming out to see what's going on. As you come up to these individuals, there are 6 dwarves with axes standing at the base of this tree, and then towards the head of the tree is a lizard folk, roughly 5'6". He's got 2 frills that travel down the top of his head and down his back, and seem to trail all the way down to the tip of his tail, where the 2 frills kind of converge at the tip. His scales are a mottled brown and yellow coloration. He's kind of got like loose clothes on, like a loose tunic, knee-length shorts, and he's I don't remember if I said this. He stands at like roughly 5'6", and his eyes are orange in color. And he looks at the group of you as you walk up, and he just gives you a nod with the best smile that a lizard folk can muster. Cassidy, you would specifically recognize the dwarves. These are the dwarves that your dad works with in the mine. And they just, hey! All 6 of them as you all approach.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Who are you speaking to specifically?
Lizard folk.
Okay.
Mostly just in general, all of them.
Oh,
But I'll look to the lizard folk to answer.
I've been requested by the elders to cut back the trees a bit. Kind of making a clearing. Trying to make it so if the fire gets a little too close, there won't be as many trees nearby to burn the village.
Not a bad idea.
So I've recruited these fine men and women, because they're not mining today, and they're out here with me, chopping down trees. This is the first one. Sorry if it startled you. Wasn't the intention.
All good. You know, sounds great, actually. Are you going to be clearing out trees all around the farm and the rest of the village?
Yeah, that's the idea. Gonna make a perimeter. Go all the way around.
I'm so happy to hear that. It's fantastic.
Well, good. Good.
Say, since I've got you all here, talk to the dwarves, get their attention as well. But let's say you've got this sort of weird dome structure. All right. It's red hot, crazy hot. Seems to be like melded trees all together. It's just red hot. How would you suggest getting through it? Any of you have any ideas?
The dwarves all kind of look at each other and they just kind of shrug. The lizard folk thinks for a moment. Seems like they've melded together.
Yeah.
Sounds like ironwood.
What's iron?
Iron.
Ironwood. It's very durable. It's typically like a bright green. It's a very strong stuff. It's some people might even say it's magical. Very tough.
Bright green, like even on the trunk, you mean?
Can be, yeah. Typically.
I'm sorry, what is your name?
Grit.
Grit, my name is Tim Todd Thomas. It's a pleasure to meet you, Grit.
Oh, is your farm here? I said that like Ricky, I'm sorry.
In part, yes, sure is.
Oh.
My family owns it. I
Oh.
do work on it. I said do.
Yes. Well, it's pleasure to meet you.
Now, what else do you know about this iron?
Well, not really something that you can cut down. Too tough. Or at least nothing I've ever seen. If you want to get rid of an ironwood tree, you got to uproot it.
Uproot it.
Yeah, they're very resilient.
I'm gonna think back. Tim's gonna think back. About how tall was the tree that we confronted?
Myrna?
Yeah,
Myrna was a good. Oh, jeez. When
She was large size.
She was large before she grew. Yeah.
Oh, she grew.
Yes, she uncoiled. She's probably at least a good 20 feet tall.
20 feet.
She's a big bitch.
Well, I'm surprised. I thought it'd be larger. Okay. Stay Grit. Yeah, these ironwood trees, they sometimes are kind of coiled, oddly shaped.
Nah. Can't say I've ever seen that.
Have you ever uprooted an ironwood tree?
Yes, small one, once or twice.
How'd you do it?
Really strong bungle.
Oh,
I know a strong bungle.
I mean, got to be good, good and strong, tough.
An especially strong, tough, prized bungle, perhaps?
yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
if I'm.
Would
I don't know if-
passes for that.
The people who have that bungle would be willing to risk it
Did the
for a
people who have-
20-foot ironwood tree.
Did the people who have that bungle understand the stakes?
20. Massive. Must be an old tree.
Can we get a second bungle?
I think we'd have to talk with the Earths. They might have some in stock.
How many bungles are in the village?
I feel like we're about a 10 bungle town.
10 bungle power.
You know what? Roll me a d10 since you said a 10 bungle town, and the answer will be a d10 plus 1.
Can I switch back to a D, or can I say we're a 20 bungle?
No. 10's
Watch
a
her-
lot. I'm allowing it. Oh, so roll it.
Just charging it up.
7.
8.
That's better than I thought.
Yeah.
We're an 8 bungle town. You could fit a whole 8 bungles in that town.
This baby.
I don't know why I'm just thinking of like that SpongeBob episode of the boulder. Pioneers used to ride this baby for miles. I don't know why. It's like the same energy from that.
I just fucking love that comic. JT reference. This baby
Oh.
could fit so much spaghetti in it.
As you all are talking with Grit, the 6 dwarves are just moving on to the next tree and just, they're taking their mining profession that they typically have and they're just applying it to axes, and you just hear like a rhythmic as each of them just at the same time, and in a few minutes they've got the next tree down.
Grit, are you the foreman for these dwarves?
Nah, just know a good bit about trees. These are the miners. I don't have anything to do with that.
Okay. So you're
Try to
the
stay away.
head tree expert in the village then.
If that's what they want to say, it's just a new thing for me. Nobody's appointed me any position, but maybe some sort of forest title be fitting if they like my work.
I feel
don't know
like
what to call that, but
conservationist.
For that.
Good.
sure. Forest person, I don't know, big words.
I like big words. You ever thought about doing any work with Hadrian?
I bring lumber to him every now and again if he needs it.
Okay. That's good. Connecting dots here. I like this. Ironwood trees.
You typically don't take down too many of those. It's very rarely, actually. They're just because how difficult it is.
There's I hate to call it wood, but the lumber from an ironwood tree. Is there any way to process it? Are they good for much of anything?
Not sure.
You smelt them down?
Could try. They get red hot though. Not sure if they're malleable or not.
I
Could be.
think they may be malleable.
Always take it to the smithy. Find out that sort of thing.
I'm really
Yeah,
curious.
Break it into pieces though.
I don't know about the rest of you, and this is addressing the measure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a lot of ideas about this tree all of a sudden.
It's May.
I'm having ideas, but they're all ideas that I don't know how to counter. I wouldn't even know how to begin trying to smelt that ironwood. We had gotta give me a piece small enough to fit in the forge.
Oh. Let's
That
bring it to
doesn't-
the
How-
envoys.
Cassie, what's the strongest chain you can forge?
On short notice?
I suppose. Maybe you'll be able to take your time.
Probably get maybe a finger width chain link going. I don't want to be too overzealous.
Maybe that'll work.
Well, regardless of how we approach all of this, I think next time we go, you should probably bring some blacksmith tools.
Grit just kind of like curiously listening goes, well, I wouldn't touch an ironwood tree if it's burning hot. Yes, flesh will melt right off. I mean, I realize you're probably not going to do that with your hands. With your hands.
Yeah,
Fucking up the accent.
he said.
I think you're doing great.
He said
Thanks.
to dig it up, not to break it down.
Yeah, but if it's a sealed up dome, we're gonna have to get into it somehow. We can't just pull a whole dome. All the trees are melted together. I don't know. We'll burn that bridge when we come to it. Let's thank you, Grit, for this knowledge. I think you've really helped us. You've at least put a piece of the puzzle, in my mind, in place, and that I thank you.
Yes, not a problem. I can be useful. So, and he turns around and he goes, "Oi, Tholgrig, you get that tree over there. Don't all have to be on the same tree. Anyway, yeah, it's not a problem. Just I'm around if you need to ask questions."
Right. I appreciate it. Where do you typically work? Northern or southern side of Greystan?
Southern.
Southern. All right.
Try to stay away from the northern end if I, gets colder if you travel for too long. So,
You get a lot of lip from, what was it, Lavana Tree Spark?
do I get a lot of lip?
Yeah, she gave you a lot of sass.
Try to stay away from her, honestly. Less she knows, the better. I've seen how she's been screaming at people.
Fun to screen back.
Or take
Yeah.
a dump in your yard.
Oh.
What?
That was you?
Escalation.
Sister. We will talk
Okay.
later.
Let's
Anyway.
not incriminate ourselves any further.
I think it's better to just remain unseen.
I like the way you
Out of
think.
sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind, exactly. I stand out enough.
Like a tree on a hill.
He chuckles and his tail just kind of like back and forth.
All right, we'll see you around, Grit.
All right. See you then.
Thank you.
Work safe, be safe. Good luck. Give
You
away
as
for the
well.
dwarves. A farewell in Dwarven.
Oi! Just all at once.
Nice. I love groups of dwarves. Is there a term for that? Like flocks?
A flamboyance.
A mine,
Ooh.
vein of
Mine.
dwarves.
Ooh.
It's like a vein.
A vein. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
canon. Write it down.
Yeah.
Vein of
Vein of
dwarves.
Grouping of dwarves is a vein of dwarves. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna.
Feel free to
That-
make a note of that. That's a thing
That
now.
gentleman was immensely knowledgeable.
What a stroke of luck that we happened upon that gentleman right when we needed to fell a tree.
Yeah, I heard some commotion by the farm. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was just gonna have to go out, guns ablazing, couldn't do fire. Sorry.
Do you guys ever have
That
the
phrase
thought?
doesn't work.
Do you guys ever have the thought that there's like something or someone that's like doing this sort of thing around you?
Yeah, they're called the
Yeah.
originator.
No, Wade, I don't have that thought.
You know, I don't have very many thoughts, but when I do, I try not to think about that. Speaking of beings or whatever, envoys. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still going
Yes.
there? Okay, alright, let's go.
And I'll kind of go over the discussion about the power dynamic that I discussed with Piety between the village and the envoys, or among the village, the envoys, and the originator. At least her Piety's take was that of sort of a benefactor, encouraging us to progress for our own sakes.
Sure.
Hmm.
Ulrich is clearly dubious.
Well, you arrive at the temple. The envoys are inside.
Do we get
No
the map?
Lavana. Yeah, you get the map.
Yay.
Oh, hey, I got her name right. Fantastic.
You did. Yeah.
It's good
I-
for
I-
Lavana that she's not here.
It's what?
I said it's good for Lavana that she's not here.
I don't know. I think it'd be pretty exciting to talk to like all these higher authorities within the village about chopping down trees right in front of her.
I'm looking for her.
It is good for her, but it's kind of sad for us.
Where the fuck are you guys? There you are. Okay.
I'm right here.
I don't know where I am. I don't know where I'm going.
I like the choice of like Australian-esque.
Yeah.
Vaguely
Accent.
Australian.
Yeah.
Australia.
That's just called New Zealand.
Well, I've kind of been picking up the distinction, and it's not something that I could present. It's not something that I could do myself. But yeah, I liked it. I almost
I
felt
gotta
myself
work on
drifting
it.
towards it.
I'm sorry, New Zealand. I love you. That was just a joke. If any of you hear this,
Our one New Zealand viewer is just like,
Offended.
thank you for Taika Waititi.
You know, when that demographic pops up, New
Mhm.
Zealand.
Maybe if we say it enough, it'll start showing up over there.
right.
New Zealand.
Hey, New Zealand, huh?
Oh, how about those New
Come on,
Zealanders?
Bessos. Help us out.
Anyway,
It is it's dark inside the temple. Not that you can't see, but with the overcast and the rain, there's not a lot of light entering the temple. A couple of candles lit on the or torches lit on the pillars as you walk in, but it's not enough light to completely illuminate this space. And the three of them, Callus, Fear, and Piety, are all sitting up near what is Lavana's equivalent to an altar.
Oh yeah.
Right, who wants to do the talking?
I'll probably go up with Tim. I'm gonna assume Tim is gonna talk.
You can. Stand next to me, beside me, in front of me, wherever you'd like.
Oh, I'm just gonna sneak right past you.
Oh,
Oh, oh, oh.
Ah, somewhere.
They all look to you wordlessly as you approach.
I'll give a slight bow. Greetings, envoys,
Yes.
Piety, Callus, and Fear.
They return a slight nod of the head.
How are you
Just
all
some-
doing today?
Fear smiles, a sharp-toothed smile, and doing well enough for a rainy day.
Hmm.
And yourself?
Good. Maybe even well.
Oh. Good to hear.
We have something we'd like to bring to your attention.
Yes.
She nods and gestures for you to continue.
I'm not sure how up to date all of you are on the happenings of Greystan, but gotten rid of your compromised goods you received, the source of which turned out to be a tree that we confronted when things got out of hand with the fire around it. And the fire that we've been fighting here. If you have any questions or need me to cover anything, please speak up.
Give me, since you are the speaker, give me a perception roll.
Oh, I rolled a 10, so that would be a 12.
Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. Insight. What's your insight modifier?
My insight is the same.
Okay. Callus furrows his brow a bit. He says, I've not heard anything of a tree.
Okay, well that's perfect. Thank you. That lets me know where you are. We've been going over all this information. It's hard to remember who we've told and who we haven't, and how far this has all gone. It's been a busy few days for this farmer. Let's see. Well, there was the infection with the compromised honey and honey products. We tracked that down to some flowers that were picked near a tree, or were traced down to a tree in a clearing. A goblinoid sort of creature seemed to speak to us on behalf of this tree at one point. He identified himself as Grim. Warned us to stay away, but being that this seemed to be the source of this pink infection of sorts, and it was affecting the village in such a way, we couldn't ignore it. So we confronted it. Was that a couple days ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The tree came alive. We fought it, tried all sorts of things. Fire didn't work too well on it, but sound seemed to. Rarissa here actually played a little tune, one that was heard. Well, it originated from the influence of the tree, essentially.
Did we
This
mention
tree-
that the tree has a face and a name?
Getting to that. We get there when we get there.
I,
Tim will
strictly
go on-
speaking, I think you already passed it, but right?
No, it hasn't. I haven't gotten to the point where we it introduced itself and we found out that information. That was after the battle.
I don't think it was. But yeah, go for it.
All right. Where was I? I have to start all over again. Tim starts all
Sorry.
over again. And he'll lay out the story from everything that everything that the measure has learned about this tree, and the influence that it had over Anthea, and the recollections that she's had from dreams, nightmares, and such. Recovered memories, the treatment that they discovered with research of hot and humid, what do you call it? Area treatment. And then he'll go over the name, Myrna. Let's see what else. And then he'll bring up how we just had a conversation with Grit about Ironwood. He'll end the story and all this information with the question of, what do y'all know about Ironwood?
What do you all know about large villages with massive buildings and people who chant together?
That too, that'd be great.
Have you ever been to a place like that on your travels? Or any place other than this, frankly?
Months travel from here. There may be villages like yours. Cross oceans through horrific terrain that this planet has decided to create. But nothing on such a large scale as you speak of.
Sorry, what is a planet?
Is that like some sort of plant?
World. My bad. Nothing so large, though. While I have been traversing this world, I am not one much for nature. I do not know of this ironwood you speak of. Sounds problematic, though.
Tell me about it. Especially if it's red hot to the touch and it's melded into a dome to protect this antagonistic tree that just wants to consume the whole, what'd you call it, planet?
world. He would.
Oh, okay. You would have said world. Okay.
Yeah. I
I
stumbled.
wasn't sure if that was a JT redaction or a
Yeah.
callous redaction.
No, sorry, that was a me redaction.
Okay. Perfectly fine.
And her name is Mirna.
Myrna. And
Well, that's-
I'll write it out on a back page and tear it off and show it to him. There you go.
Yes,
So,
that's it.
Tim, you also mentioned a title, Mama.
Oh, I don't think I did.
Does that mean anything to you?
Grim did.
To the rest of the envoys.
No. Many people can be called mother or
Well, yes,
mama.
In a worshipping sense, almost.
No. We are more focused simply on the advancement or the progress of your village.
Well, this village can't advance if it's consumed, now can it?
No, can't.
This could potentially be a problem for all the villages that you go and visit with.
So it would seem.
At least that's the goal of this being.
So, it sounds like you know about as much as us about the situation.
It appears so.
Well, do you have any sort of great spell or technology or some strange creature from a far off land that can help us? Or
I think we might be on our own.
Our task is not to help, encourage your survival, reward your advancement, but not assist.
is that on the originator's orders?
He nods.
Only we could speak to this great originator ourselves.
Not likely.
Why not?
This is how he wishes to work.
And he's just so great that all of this works the way he desires. You'll let our village burn because he prefers a hands-off policy.
Some would say he is great.
Some, maybe.
To help the weak is to only create more weak people who will eventually fall to their own devices. There will be no flourishing of humanoids, no advancement if we were to hold hand, help with the issues that arise.
Plus, we become way too dependent on them, and we wouldn't learn to make our own way. That's what we need to do. You can
Yes,
see it
we
in
need
plants.
We need to learn to make our own way and also be as entertaining as possible whenever they decide to show up. Friends, I think we've gotten all we're going to get here.
Okay.
If anyone else has anything they'd like to ask the envoys, the caller will take a couple steps back.
Rena looks like she's about to get spicy.
Can we discern the object of her spice?
Oh yeah. Callus. In Infernal, she's gonna look at Callus and say, and
And
say,
gives you a worried look.
Are you sure there's nothing you can do for us and no advice you have?
Give me a persuasion roll.
I'm shocked you didn't make that a disadvantage. Well, you know, it basically could have been a disadvantage. 8.
Eight.
You know what? I feel like this is a good inspiration roll. I feel like it is. Come on, please, please. At 20.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And tells me fuck off, right? I
Give me-
wouldn't be surprised. I'm ready for it. I should say she doesn't sound like she's trying to bite her tongue. She's just trying to be very calculated in how she worded that.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully he can discern that she's trying to be polite and not spicy. So,
Give me a second. Let me see. I'm checking something.
understood, Commander. I love this dice so much.
He locks eyes with you when you speak, and he is he remains quiet, and you all go to leave, and he says, Renna.
Yeah.
Is this an infernal?
No.
Yes.
He points at you and he says, just you. And he beckons you
And we're gonna
back
answer
in.
there. Sorry. I walk back, albeit reluctantly, but
Or not? You don't have.
I need to. Whatever it is. I mean, if I don't come out, y'all know who did it. So, I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
And we'll probably all die trying to avenge you. So good luck.
Okay, so you're gonna go back in.
Mm-hmm.
You all leave. She walks up. He looks to piety and fear. He nods. And they leave. And it's just the two of you inside this room.
Oh,
I'm sweating.
I can't remember. Forgive me. I don't remember how this audio goes.
switches to the Doom soundtrack.
Oh,
No, it's not.
Why do I hear boss music?
no. Yeah, what
Rip and
the fuck?
tear.
I'll just
He,
roll my death saves now, man. Come on.
He motions for you to follow him, and he sits down at. Let me just remove all these other people off the map for this. Where'd Tim go? He sits down, and he for you to join him. He's a big man. I don't mean like wide. Well, he is kind of, but
Very tall.
he towers over you. And well, what?
Nothing. No, I'm breathing. Doing breathing exercises.
I have been told to better than your kind, the people of this village, that I must think as you do, to put myself in your situation. And then perhaps then I would be more sympathetic. He reaches out and he He catches a quill. Wasn't there a second ago. Just grabs it from nothing. And with his other hand, he just does this waving motion, and a piece of paper appears in his other hand, and he starts to write. You are very... What's the word? Disobedient. You are against those that would instruct you how to act. Am I correct? You... What's the phrase? Walk your own path.
Yes. Yeah, you are.
He's writing. How do you rationalize that sort of behavior? What gives you the right to feel that you can defy those above your station?
He's referring to himself, correct? I'm just making sure, or just like.
When he says above your station, well, give me an insight. Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's not terrible. Hold on. 17.
He seems to be referring to it generally.
Okay.
But he would be included in that statement.
Mm-hmm. She says, I suppose I know I shouldn't, but I feel as if it stems from how my sister and I were treated growing up. You kind of have to have a backbone, be a little stronger willed. So hard. And walking my own, unfortunately, as you put it, being disobedient seems to be how it's become.
So, then why? To prove yourself? To take control?
To prove that I'm... I guess this is a shitty way of putting it. To prove that I'm not a monster like the village sees me. I don't know.
He's still writing. Would you stand in the face of those more powerful than you for your beliefs, your ideals?
We'll say Rena's probably fidgety a little bit at this point. I suppose it depends. If my life or my sister or my mother's lives were threatened. But not intentionally, I guess.
And what if of your own beliefs? Would you stand up to someone, say, as powerful as the originator because of your beliefs?
I think I would.
He smiles.
Oh, fuck.
And finishes writing. And he rolls up the scroll and he hands it to you. I am sure that this is too powerful for any of your capability. It cannot be copied. It cannot be duplicated, put into a book, anything of that nature. But I believe that it may assist you with getting into this dome. Using this, whoever uses it, the same fate of their target will be bestowed upon them as well. Whatever amount of pain and suffering is done will reflect back onto them as well. The spell is called Blight.
Irena's not smiling, I promise. It's just me.
Mhm.
She nods and takes it from him.
He stands up and just faces you.
She'll stand up as well and do a very quick thank you.
He slowly nods his head. What are you gonna do? You leaving?
She's gonna start to turn to walk away. And turn back and look at him and just say, hold on, give me 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to apologize for throwing the fish. Merely out of frustration and anger, not directed at you three. Just the fact that I haven't seen my father in 20 years. I apologize.
Or you okay, so persuasion or deception, whatever you're doing, you could roll it, DM me and tell me which one it is, but you could say the number out loud.
Certainly. Okay, it is 14. And hold on.
Okay. All right. He nods. And and just as you're turning to leave, when you get to the door, he says, Rena.
Yes.
And he smiles again. He says, thank you.
She'll just nod and walk out.
And we will end tonight's session there.
I am sweating. I am sweating.
You probably rung like smack into Marissa. She was getting ready to bang on that door. Do I still have a sister?
Was that a smile at the end, like a genuine, or was it like a smirk, like a?
Oh, it was a smile.
Okay.
Call that more of a smirk or a grin?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is it true that you're a little bitch? Oh my god, I just saw it.
That's what it sounded like.
It's true.
All right.
This was
Well,
fun.
Fuck.
What a fun night.
My nerves.
Nice.
I am shaking right now. Terrified.
Intense.
So brave.
Intense.
Mhm. All right. Well, thank you all for coming to watch this portion of our tale. We will be back again next Tuesday at the same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to sit down and tell more. If you have missed some sessions or wish to get caught up, you could always go over to our youtube.com/@bbegttrpg.
Something like
It's in the
that.
link tree.
Yep.
We've got all of our previous sessions posted on there for you to go and watch. And if you'd rather listen, we're on most podcast networks, primary podcast networks. So this will be going live on YouTube on Thursday, and it will be hitting the podcast on Friday if you want to give it another listen. And don't forget, Yurko is going to be doing his first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 this Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/theyirko.
That's correct. Hope to see y'all there. And tell
Yeah.
me that I'm fucking it up because you already played through the game earlier that day.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
There's
We
so many
believe in
different
you.
options.
I really want us to play through that as a group too. That's some
Oh hell yeah.
or some of us
Hell
at
yeah.
least. So we'll figure
Mhm.
it out. There's 6 of us, so that's hard when there's only 4 spots. But anyway,
We'll figure it out.
good
right.
night, everybody. Thank you again.
Night.
Have a great evening.
12 weeks.
Sleep well, everyone. I hope you have nice dreams.